we thought we were live, but we weren't actually. I'm here with I'm Panda, and today my guest is Azriel. Azriel, say hi to the people.
Hello, everyone. Again, we were talking for a while there.
Yeah, we were having a good conversation until we noticed we weren't actually live. But are we now? Yes, we are. So we can continue. What did we say?
Well, we're here for the debut race of the season for the. I think you said season 4, but isn't this season 5?
Is it season 5?
Season 5.
Is it 5?
The proper GT season for ERL, and we are kicking off with 50 laps at a Watkins Glen. Lots of new faces, lots of new cars, and we're going to start. So we had a
Chunky
random.
says 4.
Oh, 4.
Yeah. Okay, we are ready to go. We don't have time to give a little introduction, but off we are. Shipper with a great launch. No incidents at the race start.
Has a great launch.
And see if everyone makes it through. Yes, everyone is through. MC is still in the lead.
Yeah, it's the Toyota Supra it's not the normal Supra that people pick. It's the one that no one picks. It's a very interesting choice there for the MC.
Is it bad on tires or on fuel?
It's just slow. It's probably bad on everything. I think
fish go a bit wide and losing a couple of places. But so far, no one with damage. We'll look over the tires in a second. But we got Filthy putting the pressure on MC.
Yeah, so some interesting information for this race. All 3 tire compounds are required. Over 50 laps, that's going to give a lot of combinations possible to use. Some interesting strategies to be had. I'm seeing most people look like they're on hard tires.
I've run it down, and I think no one is on the softs. We have some people on the medium, like Gloss, Hash, and Filthy. Jay is the first one with not a medium tire. He's on the hards. And we're
Filthy on medium.
Yeah, we finished our first lap of the 50. As we see that MC has spun out, we are not sure if she got taken out or.
She has no damage.
Yeah, she has no damage. That's good for her since she's on the hard tire. We'll go back up front where Haj and Gloss are putting the pressure on Jay. Purple sector at the moment, which is obvious since it's the first full lap they're doing at full speed.
Yeah, so some strategery options here. So you have to use all 3 tires. A 2-stop is possible, but pretty difficult. You have to really run your tires for a long time to get that to work.
As we see Tom having a 1-second penalty. Can you tell us about the penalties here? I think they're pretty harsh here, right?
Yeah, they're brutal. There's about 4 sections, 4 turns where penalties can really get you bad. This turn here on the outside, on the exit, if you go too wide to the left, you get a penalty. Turn 1 is pretty bad. The bus stop is horrible. In yesterday's sprint race, I went 1 pixel over on the bus stop and got 2.5 second penalty.
Yeah, that's brutal.
We have our fastest lap now, our proper fastest lap with a 47.32. Good.
That will probably go down as the fuel goes down and someone decides to put on the soft tire, which will be they will have to use it at some point. How many laps could you do on the soft tire?
Oh, not a lot. They're around 50% gone around lap 6, you know, so you could push it to, you know, 7, 8, maybe even 9 laps, but I wouldn't go much harder than
that. I don't think there's like really anyone fighting for a position. It's mostly single file around here. How easy or difficult is it to overtake around Watkins?
It's not easy. Said it is a fast track, so there's not a lot of points where they're slowing down too much. You know, this turn here.
We see Shippo go for a move, or no, he just backs out.
Yeah, if you get on the inside going into, you know, that turn, that's a good spot. You know, if you get a run out of turn 1, you have a really long straight with draft, you know, so you could get ahead of someone there. Then you run the risk of going, you know, too wide through the bus stop, which can be dangerous.
We'll see if Shippo can make a move on Jay here. As we have a question from Lucky. He asked, what's the tire looking like in terms of wear between the cars? We'll start off with what tire everyone is on. Filthy is on the mediums, Hot is on the mediums, Gloss is on the mediums, Jay is on the hards, Shippo is on the mediums, Absolute is on the hard, that he has a 1.5 second penalty that will be probably out of turn 1. Seth is also on the hards, Jay on the hards, Charles on the mediums, Gloss on the hards, Tom on the mediums, it's me on the hards. She goes onto the grass, Fishtail on the hards, Smack Attack on the hards, and PC on the hards as well. I noticed that someone was pretty hard on the tire. Yeah, Tom here. How's that Aston looking on tires? Is it a car that good on fuel but bad on tires, or just not a good endurance car overall?
It's a quick car, but it is not good on tires or fuel, so it can be a challenge.
It would be a better choice to use it on a Saturday rather than on Sunday. Well, we don't get to pick our cars anymore on Saturday, but if you had the choice between Saturday or Sunday, you would rather use the Aston on a Saturday because there's no wear there.
Yeah, I had to use the Aston, that's correct.
As we see Jay pulling into the pits, getting off his hard tire.
Yeah, that's
early.
Interesting. So he is going to have to do a 3-stop.
Unless he does something magically. But
even if you were going to do a 3-stop, so that would be hard, medium, soft. You don't want to get the hard tires to at least like lap 10.
We got Couch again with a 1.5 second penalty. That would be turn 1 again, right?
Probably.
We got 2 Nismos. We got Jay Nismo and Fishtail, the 2 Americans. 2 of the 1, 2, 3, 5 Americans.
So I had my own prediction for the top 3 of this race, and coincidentally the top 3 are my top 3 picks for this race. So I think Filthy, Gloss, and Hodge are going to win the podium, but we'll see.
In this exact order? Or
that's a good question. I think Voss, he has very good pace here. You know, I mean, he's on the mediums, isn't he?
he is, yeah.
Yeah.
The tires between the top three look mostly the same. Only Filthy, I believe, has a bit more wear on his rear left than the others.
Yeah, that Audi also is a challenge on tires, and it wants to wear the rears faster than the front.
It's not a popular car in the league. I think Chunky used it in season 2 when he became so upset with it that he didn't want to race in it anymore. We've seen, I think we've seen someone else drive the Audi in the Elite Championship.
I don't recall. You know, I have some experience in the Porsche, and we've seen several people pick it for this season. It can be very good on tires and fuel. It's an all-around good car, fairly well balanced.
I think you have to like it because it's not a car that's very snappy, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Compared to the what's it called, the Lambo and the Ferrari, it's a very stable car.
It is a bit more. It's not quite as heavy to steer as, you know, like the Merc or. Well, you kind of throw it into corners, but its biggest drawback is it has a horrible start off the line. So it's
Lucky says Matt used the Audi on a Saturday. He has a purple sector. We start to see a little packs forming, like the top 3 is getting away as Smack goes for a move into the bus stop. Is he past him already? Yeah, he's past him already.
We have kind of 4 little groups forming across the track.
Smack in a special livery. Skip Barber Racing School. I think that's where he works now, right?
Yes.
Do you know more about it?
Yeah, he has got a job at VIR, the racetrack, which is where the Skip Barber School is. It's like home base is out of. So he goes and he works on race cars all day. So
yeah, an absolute dream, if you ask me.
He's a mechanic and a tech, and next week he will be doing his first race weekend as a pit tech. So helping refuel cars and swap tires. Super cool. So his livery is actually the same livery that they use on the Ford GT for their race car.
This is the exact same one.
Well, except for the snack tech.
Yeah, and the number. Oh, it looks nice. The blue light coming out of the out of the side looks nice too.
Yeah, it's a cool looking car. It's a cool sounding car too.
Yeah.
It's fast.
Although I do have to give it to the Lambo and the Ferrari. It's something about those Italian cars that something different.
Yeah, I know you have a soft spot for those Italian cars.
So we go down, we see Fishtail within 2/10 of Sulphur Charles. Puts his nose in a little contact, and I don't think that's
if that was net code or what, but definitely didn't help Stalker's turn.
We'll have to look back on it if anything gets reported or
Yeah,
not.
I know Fish pretty well, and I think if he thought it was his fault, he would have pulled over and gave the position back.
We'll keep it in mind. If something feel give the place back or not.
But he's putting some time in.
Yeah, he's getting
gained about
away.
a second over the last 2 laps.
Like almost 5.5 seconds, so 15 minutes in. So if he can keep up this pace.
This lap a few laps ago, he's consistent in those mid 47s for now. Let's when we look at Gloss's lap times. Okay. Oh, so we had.
Gloss had that 1.5 second. Yeah, that 1.5 second penalty. That's probably what caused that 2 second gap, that extra 2 second gap between him and Filthy. Hash's times are also like somewhat consistent as he gets a 1 second penalty going wide there, but just not as fast as Filthy and Gloss. Then we have a 4 second gap between him and Shippo. Shippo also very consistent, but yeah, just not as fast as Filthy and Gloss. Zoro J is also quite consistent, but as well, he's the only one out of this. He's the first one in the 47th after Gloss. He goes in a bit
the hard tires. So if you were doing that 3 stuff, this is about where I would expect people to be getting off the hard tires.
And what tire do they use extra?
No.
Because you use them all once.
Medium.
You use medium twice.
Yeah.
As Apex and Fishtails so come in. We'll see what Zoro J does.
You can go 20 laps on the medium. So I would go 10 on the hard, 20, maybe 22 on the mediums twice, and then finish out on the softs. Oh,
Jay was the what?
Who was the medium bear? Who's that?
That was Tom. That was Tom.
Oh, Tom! Look at his front left.
Yep. That's what we said earlier. Tom, that Aston is very bad on his tires.
Oh my gosh, he's in for a bad time.
Yeah,
I can tell you right now.
That's 10 laps in.
That's
a lot of laps on the hards, either on the hards or he's going to have to do maybe even a 4th stop.
Yeah, he's going to have to stay on those hards for a really long time. But I would guess he's not running his brake balance to the rear. And so it's wearing faster than you would want it to, for sure.
Will he make the switch back? I think he does. The defending from his end. Very clean but hard racing.
Yeah, those lap times in the 51s, got a 52 in there, that's too slow.
We are in GT class, remember? As we see,
even for... Oh, wow!
I think Tom wanted to enter the pits. Yeah, he wanted to enter the pits, but he cost him 3-second penalty.
I don't know if she knew that's what he was trying to do, so she just stuck it on the inside and.
At least Esme didn't hit his car, as we see on the back of her car. Use your brake, not my car. Yeah, she was quite unlucky this previous season with some incidents where people tried to ram their car up her back. Oh, sorry. Let's keep it PG here.
Yes.
As the sun starts to settle down, I didn't know this was a like late night, like late afternoon, evening race.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna go through an entire night cycle. I think we might.
They both tried to enter the pits. Took like some special line.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Looks like he had maybe another penalty that last lap.
It was back almost in the 50s, just under the 49.8. As Filthy keeps getting away. Yeah, he took 1.9 seconds out of Glossy's lap. Do we have some close battles? I think we have.
It's a good strategy if you're planning that 3-stop. Then if you start on mediums, you have an opportunity to kind of get ahead, like he has. I think that's pretty smart.
I'm surprised no one used the softs to get off them as quick as possible and then pit early, have the clean air, and put on some decent lap times on the mediums.
That's certainly an option. I would say if you're on pole, I think that could be a pretty valid option. If you start on softs and you get stuck behind someone, you're just kind of wasting, the fastest tires in that situation. But, the risky part is if you start on hards, you can go for the 2-stop, which I think can be very fast. And plan for that. Then if you get damaged, you have at least an option, to do the extra medium stop. As if you start on the mediums and then get damaged, in the first 10 laps of the race, you're kind of in trouble.
We got Dave in the chat telling Lucky to not look at Esme's rear. Looking is okay, touching isn't. Oh, as we see Sepp flashing his lights to absolute. I know you love someone flashing you.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing. I think that all started with you, in fact.
It did.
Down first.
As we see the car's lights switching on. Oh, I think Charles went a bit onto the grass, and then Zorro and Jay had to move out of the way.
Take some avoiding action.
Yeah. Good awareness from his end. Still on Absolute's back. Smack's car is in the dark is the best. I believe too. I think so too. Where is he? There he is.
Yeah, this car looks awesome at night.
Yeah, that blue light really makes it more beautiful at night. and the sound as well. Haj on provisional podium. How has he not been yet? He's been doing well, just not as fast as Gloss or Filthy.
I'm curious if he's on his wheel or controller.
I don't know. He's upshifting quite early too, right?
His fuel saving. Can we just take a look at his tires compared to Gloss, also on Porsche? His Gloss is very similar. Gloss is actually a little bit worse.
His front left and front right are worse. I think Gloss is just pushing a little bit more, as you can see in the lap times, but his wear is going under. His wear is like, his tires are wearing faster than Haj's. But in terms of fuel, so Haj is fuel saving, or Gloss is using very much fuel. It's how you see it.
So, if you were going to make a two-stop group, you need to take the medium tires to 20, maximum 25 laps. That's probably a little bit too much.
Boosted says Haj is fuel saving. Boosted knows everything.
24 laps on the mediums. But the question is, can he make the tires go that long?
You're telling me he's trying to do a two-stop?
Yeah.
But if you're trying to do a two-stop, wouldn't you want to start on the hards as it gets darker now?
Well, that's just a difference in strategy there. Like as I mentioned earlier, if you start on the mediums and you're going to make that's your plan to do a two-stop. It gives you a chance to get ahead, getting some clean air, and that's exactly what Gloss, Haj, and Filthy had done. But Filthy's already off his tires. What did he go on to?
He went on to the hards. And remember Jay pitting early? He's now 2 seconds behind him. So that will be very interesting to see how this pans out for him. He'll probably have to do an extra stop, as he's now like halfway, like over halfway on his front left, and still needs to get a soft stint in, which won't last. I think he'll pit at lap 20, and I believe those softs ain't lasting 30 laps.
No. In that car, I would be shocked if he got more than 5.
Step is now 2 seconds behind Absolute. He was right behind him a few laps ago, wasn't he? Yeah, I don't see it. It's just like, I think his tires went off a cliff compared to Absolute.
Absolute even on the mediums, right?
No, he's also on the hards. Yeah, but if you see, Shippo is on the mediums, which he has the best tires of the top 3 at the moment.
I'm shocked at how those hard tires on Sevi are really not that far off from the mediums, but being ran by Shippo.
He's in the Aston. If you saw Tom's car, like mediums, after 10 laps, You have to pit lap 10 on the mediums. Do you remember? Was it lap 10 or 11? I think it was 11.
I don't recall.
Oh, and now Seb is in front of Absolute. He must have had some penalty or something. Shippo's in. Oh, Absolute and Couch next to each other. Be careful, guys.
Side into turn 1.
You don't want to be next to Couch on the outside with Couch, but he kept it clean this time. I'm kidding, Couch.
Yeah, I think, you know, this is a GT class, which is this season combining the AM and GT into one, and then you have the Pro class after this. And the GT class, you know, they just haven't quite developed, not all of them, but some of them, you know, the skills to pull off some of the moves, you know, that they're trying to make. Those dive bombs and trying to pass, you know, they're ambitious moves.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you haven't developed, you know, all the skills to do that cleanly, that's where you see a lot of accidents. As we see Sebi diving on the inside, making the move. Got it done.
Got a question from Chunky. What's Filthy's gap to Gloss? I will find out now because he's 30 seconds behind and Gloss is now into the pits. He's fueling. He's got to go on the hards now, is he?
Yeah, so Gloss I think is going to come out right in front of Filthy. Haj is not, I don't think. So 18 laps on the hards. I'm sorry, on the mediums. Again, they're going to have to do an extended thing on the hards to make it work. And make it worthwhile.
You think Gloss is doing a 2 or a 3 stop?
I mean, hitting lap 18 is a little early. I don't know if you can make it work.
So we see the two J's next to each other. Lucky says 2. Lucky believes Gloss is doing a 2 stop. Booster says Gloss and Hash are on a 2 stop, I think. Filthy now 6.5 seconds behind Absolute and Seb. And Boosted says Filthy is on a 3 stop. How long is the pit stop? How long does it take to do a pit stop? Just tires.
Just tires?
Just tires.
Probably like 30 seconds. But just tires, probably 30.
I'll just put up the graphic Lucky post under the attendance and pit losses estimated 30 seconds. Without fuel, probably 15 seconds as boosted. So yeah, with fuel that would be like half a minute. You're right. Lucky believes Filthy is pitting around lap 26, 28. The question now for Gloss is how fast can he get through these guys that are much worse tires than him right now. as you see Shippo in his 8th place.
So the top 4 go on and race with the pros, is that right?
Yes. Whoever is finishes in the top 4 gets a chance to, I think, get bonus points, or...
Yeah, they get some bonus points for that race in the pro race as well.
Chunky says MC's Toyota has a fuel leak. Let's see. Oh, she's... yeah. That's not good. Maybe she's over-revving the car, or...
I think it's the car.
You think it's just the car?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a popular choice. I think she's the first one to actually choose this car.
I think so.
So we see Jay, Gloss, and Apex within a second of each other. Within half a second almost of each other. Chunky says Tiny Tank Toyota.
Yeah, Apex and Shippo not far behind.
See Gloss hounding Jay. These two have some rivalry between each other.
A little bit, yeah. They have in this room.
It has cooled down, but you always want to be the better one of each, one of another.
Early brakes.
I think his tires, yeah, Jay's tires are almost depleted.
Yeah, that's just slowing Gloss up. He's going to need to get by him. Oh, tried for a move there on the inside. Didn't quite get it enough ahead. Just Apex is just waiting for a mistake to happen. Take advantage. These two.
I don't think it... I think Jay will enter this lap the pits. No, he goes on for another lap.
He goes on. That is ambitious.
We see the move now. Gloss goes for the move. And we'll get a very good traction out of the corner since his tires are way better than Jay's.
Yeah, that was a beautiful pass. Apex on the
Apex.
inside.
There's a little bit of contact, but Hash took it in season 1, didn't he? I don't remember what car Hash picked in season 1. Jay tried to look down the inside, but he wisely backed out of it. But Jay loses 2 places in the span of half a lap. I think it's time to enter the pits, Jay, if you can hear me. See Fishtail.
Box.
Box for heart, box for heart. As we see Shippo and Fishtail fighting each other.
Shippo has taken up residency in his foretold P8. We'll see if it sticks.
Fishtail, don't overtake him. That's his position. Fishtail, box, don't overtake. Yeah, we see Jay lose more and more time. Chunky says checker flag now, Shippo P8. He goes on for another lap.
Oh my gosh.
He wants to run that front left to the brink, as we see Absolute would also yeah, what do you call that?
Sliver of a tire. She's gonna run those to the rim.
We hope this ends well for him. I hope for him he makes it into the pits in time. Seb is still not fit, also on 2-stop. Seb is managing his front left pretty okay, if you ask me.
Yeah, so he has not pit, right?
No.
So 22 laps. This is kind of where I was thinking if you were going to do the 2-stop would be kind of optimum. But, you know, Filthy is just right there. Second, so.
Yeah, the question now is Filthy then a 2-stop or a 3-stop? Because I believe Seb is doing it too.
Yeah, I think so.
Otherwise, if you're now doing if you're a Seb and you're doing a 3-stop, then you're not finishing high up. Has Zoro pitted? No, right?
I don't think his tires would look that good if he had. He's in the GTR, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the GTR's not great on tires. But I don't remember seeing him pit.
Maybe he was one of the guys that pitted on lap 10.
Yeah, maybe.
So go back here, Jay. Yeah, he's falling back. He's falling back further and further away. Now in the grasp of Fishtail, who has overtook Shippo. Hash has some damage. He lost it somewhere.
Ooh, on that hard stint. Yeah, so this is where I would call an audible and get on those mediums, fix your damage.
Switch on to a 3-stop instead of a 2.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I would do it as quickly as possible.
So we see Jay now in another 3-car battle. Now it's Fishtail and Shippo. Do you think he's swearing in party? You're talking about Hash, Lucky? What do you think? No, 2 wide? No, 3 wide? No, 2 wide. Hash has left the server.
Jay has to pit.
Yeah, Jay has to enter now. Yeah, he's blinking. Eesh. Did he go wide?
Maybe.
As we see Fishtail having a good run on Shippo.
You know, I was really close to picking that 4C for my season.
It's a fun car to use. I used it last season in the Saturday race.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the tire and the fuel where it's like, but it's a very fun car to drive. It's something different than the usual, but not too not too weird or niche.
I picked a car that handles very similar to the Forcita, like tried and true Renault.
What car did you pick?
The Baguette.
Baguette. Is that the one Baguette?
The Renault.
The Renault. You went back to your roots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay did go wide into the pit entry and picked up a 3-second penalty.
He is also the first person on softs, I think.
Is he on softs?
He is.
Which clears him for all his required tires. Now I don't think he'll be able to do 26 laps on them, but
He's not gonna get maybe lap 30 on this. He's got another 20 laps to worry about after that.
Shippo and Fishtail still within a second of each other.
Yeah, let's look at Apex and Gloss here. Close. Apex in the mid-low 48s.
Gloss.
Yeah, we got a little Team Porsche going on. Pulling each other along.
The two old men.
Yeah, they make a pretty good old man team.
What would their name be if they had a team? You and Apex were in the podium championship at the team. You were the A team, right?
That's right.
The
Yeah.
A team.
We made a good team. I like Apex a lot. He's a good dude. He's got some speed. He just has horrible luck with technology.
Don't Open My Fridge would be the names of Chunky. See Zorro and Filthy finding each other.
Zorro is he's a dark horse.
I like Zorro.
Entire class.
I like Zorro. He had a podium finish last season in the sprint cup. I think it was Saint Croix.
Yeah, whoever told him to break with 2 feet needs to take it back.
Go away. Get banned from the server.
Because he got so much faster when he started doing it.
I think it was that week that I think it was Boosted that told him, or
I think so.
Probably Boosted. Boosted talks a lot.
Boosted, you're banned.
Yes. Boosted, you're disqualified from the championship. As Boosted also says, Hash isn't happy with a skull. He's now in P10 and
commentator's curse thing?
He just bit it as well.
Oh my gosh, you're right. He did.
He's on the
mediums. He got off the hards to fix his damage. Oh man, I can just hear him screaming right now.
In Dutch or in English?
Probably English. Very bad English.
We missed Zorro and Filthy. Zorro's now in the lead. Might have got a penalty or something, because the gap is quite big.
That is right around that penalty zone. Someone needs to talk Gloss into breaking with 2 feet. He's a...
Is he still a 1 feet driver?
He's right foot only.
I mean, I don't got pedals. I got my thumbs and my fingers. I'm a 2-hand driver.
Yeah, you need to get off team controller and come over to the...
Well, I don't have the space. That's the issue. I would love to.
A rig and he races in a closet. You can do it.
I mean, we do have a closet here. We do have a closet here, but it needs to be cleaned out, and I don't think my sister would be happy if I cleaned it out, because all her jacks and all that are inside of there.
Yeah, it sounds like a bunch of excuses. Shippo is hitting off his hard tires. No, onto hard tires.
No, onto the mediums. Did he?
He wasn't on this for very long, was he?
I don't know, because Fishtail also pitted, and now they're
Oh, okay. I think
back like within a second of each other. Hash also decides not to repair his damage.
He's committed. I mean, unless I don't know. I wouldn't stick with the two stop.
I don't think
Well,
Smack
can't,
knows he has damage. Sorrow into the pits. See what tire he goes on.
Medium. Right? Or does it show that and then it switches right the last second?
I think it switches when they like exit out of the pits. Let's see. He comes out in. He's still on the mediums.
Yeah, so he's doing medium.
Comes out 6th. Right behind his fellow Jay.
So we're coming up to 2/3 of this race being done. You know, with 22 laps to go, you're within striking range of another medium stint. A hard stint if you have trouble getting mediums that far. You know, but most of these guys haven't done their softs yet, so.
Hey, yeah. Filthy
So
needs his soft. Gloss needs his soft. Couch needs his soft. Absolutely.
You gotta get within 10 laps of race finish at most before you can throw on soft tires.
I don't think that's enough Couch and Tom are able to do 10 laps on the softs. Tom wasn't even able to do 10 laps on the mediums.
No, whatever Tom's tire wear is,
Yes.
that looks like a glitch or something. It's so bad.
He's racing on 6 times tire wear while everyone else is on 3.
Right. That's what it looked like. I can't imagine testing that car and being like, yep, that's the one. Oh,
it's a slide. He keeps it out of the wall. That's good for him, but that slide does not.
One way to fly through the bus stop. Sideways.
Someone once told me the Porsche is the best car on the hards. I don't know who said it, but someone told me it.
Whoever decided to go through and test every car on the hards is a psychopath.
I think it was Boosted that said it, which, like, if you think about it, it makes sense that of all people he'd be the one telling that.
Went
Yeah, I think he was trying to get out of their way, but with doing that he lost quite some time on MC in his personal battle with her. I think Gloss is coming in. Is that right? Yep.
Okay, so he's gonna switch back to mediums.
I didn't say that. The Porsche is just the best all-rounder. No, don't try to hide that you're a freak.
That sounds like something Boosted would do. Wait. There's
Glosses on my moves.
Yeah, there we go. I think he's fueled till race ends, so he can get on the softs with low fuel and just pedal to the floor from here on out for him. And in second place, well, I mean, he's gonna still have the soft.
And in his case, it's very good that he came out in clean air in order to make that undercut work on Filthy.
Speaking of, how's Filthy's tires? Okay.
They quite look the same as Gloss's.
30
pit stop.
Yeah. So I would guess he's trying to go another 10 laps on his tires.
Yeah, if he does another stop, he's losing time on... What's his name on Gloss? As we have a yellow flag here. That's Charles.
What happened here? With damage too.
He probably lost the rear somewhere.
Oh, Filthy is in?
Yep, Filthy got in. I will have to check.
Interesting.
How Gloss does it.
You know, from where I was seeing...
He's gaining time on him.
I think Filthy could have gotten, 10 more laps out of his tires. And just had one stop to deal with.
I think, Filthy made a mistake. I think pitting this early onto the mediums back again, he needs to do another pit stop on the softs. He just lost track position to him. Not only that, he's also behind Seb
in front of him.
And possibly Absolute too.
I think that was a mistake too. I think he had a P1 right there, his to lose.
Some weaving from Filthy. I think that's more to get his tires up to temperature.
Cheeky to do a bus stop for right before it.
But very well played from Gloss to make this call his pit stop and making the undercut work.
Really disappointed that Hodge just let down my prediction. I had
Where is he now?
Yeah, where is
P1. So we cannot laugh about that. Sorry, Hash. We love you.
Yeah, say hi to your mom.
Yep. And your dad, who's in first. He's showing you how to do it.
Have we lost them?
No, we start with 15. Like
Yeah.
I am the 16th one, but I'm not like racing. Filthy not making moves just yet.
What's Apex's situation?
He's on the mediums. Not a lot of wear. He's just waiting to put on those soft tires around lap 40, I think.
I wonder if Apex already did his softs? And he's on his tires to the end.
I don't think so. Apex started on the hards. Gloss, Filthy, and Hash started on the mediums. Jay, I think, no, Jay pitted early on of the hards.
Yeah, he did.
Tom here between P6 and P7. Not quite getting out of the way. He's allowed to do this, but he's not allowed to defend. see two battles, one for P4 and one for P2. Oof, absolute touched that wall quite hard. J into the pits of his softs. And this is really hemorrhaging time for Filthy in order to catch up to Gloss.
Yep, he's gonna have to fight his way up, and in the meantime, Gloss is just pulling back.
It's interesting because some would say to work together. Ooh, as we, yeah, no, that's not good.
No damage. Beautiful pirouette in the middle of the road, and no damage. And that's put Apex right in front of him.
Yeah, that was between Zoro J and Filthy. I'm sure what happened there. I think Filthy didn't notice Zoro J on his right. And yeah, Gloss just pulling away from the rest, making it his race. So if you're now Filthy, what do you do?
And I mean, he's got to stick with the strategy laid out for himself, right?
Yeah, he made a mistake bidding that early.
Yeah, so he's just gonna have to win it on pace.
Get as fast as possible through Absolute, Zoro J and Couch. Couch and Absolute will probably bid within the next few laps, but Zoro J I think isn't bidding in quite some time.
Yeah, we're going to see over the next 16 laps a lot of strategies converge. It's close.
So far, everything is clean. Zep pulls onto the inside. Ooh. That was very late of Couch to move back onto the racing line.
Yeah, that I would say that's moving under braking, wouldn't you?
Well, let's decide that.
Block.
We're just commentators. We'll decide that to the stewards.
Oh, that was tight.
Yeah, I think there was some contact there, but not sure. It looks like netcode is in play as well. So we see Absolute and Filthy joining this battle and making it a four-car battle for second place.
Yeah. You know, I think this a really tough lesson to learn is because you don't want to give positions up. It sucks when that happens, but in the long run, sometimes it's better. Lived by another day kind of thing. But anytime you have a car that is anywhere alongside you, you have to leave space.
Yeah, you're better off. You're better off backing out of a corner than potentially killing yourself or your rival, your competitor.
Well, I mean, not necessarily backing out all the time, but that in almost all cases you can have room for more than one car to fit alongside each other. It's not faster by any means, but that's the dance of racing, right?
I don't like this.
Well, I know, I don't either.
Ooh, Couch goes onto the inside. Does J make it through?
I'm so amazed that they all four made it through.
So far, so good.
They are battling for sure now.
Yeah. And look at that gap between P2 and P1. Can we say that Couch has done Gloss a huge favor by defending this hard?
Oh, I mean, look, 14 seconds up the road. Boss he can be out for a Sunday drive now.
Gloss, what do I say? Couch and Filthy, both a penalty. Couch 2 seconds and Filthy 1.5. And this is going to be vital for Zoro J as he's now, slightly going away from them. But this will help Filthy and Absolute, since Couch is really the one putting a cork on the bottle. Is that what they say? Putting a cork on the bottle?
I've heard it said. I don't know a lot of people that say it. Maybe only Lucky.
He had a lot of speed, Filthy. He makes it past Couch. But I think after this 1.5 second penalty, he will be behind Apex. Unless Couch makes the gap big enough that Filthy doesn't lose as much places. So the gap is already 1 second.
Yeah, and Gloss is now even farther up the road. This is giving all those guys behind them a chance to catch up. Fish is now only 2.5 and dropping behind.
Ship eliminate. Things we'll have to see. He won't.
Some things it's just nice not to have change.
Traditions.
Just to have, tradition. Constant, unknown.
And unfortunately for Tom, MC, and Stalker Charles, they're driving a pretty anonymous race of the back. Tom's tire wear would definitely not have helped him. The spin of MC, I think lap 1, and Stalker Charles, the same thing, that spin at the end of in the last turn. Got MC in 12th place, 2 seconds back of Hash, but she has a 1 second penalty. And we got Hash right behind Smack, who has a 2 second penalty, but really, no, he's not coming into the pits. It looked like it for a second.
Yeah, what is he doing? Because I can't imagine him getting another 12 laps out of his tires. No, there's no way. So
Has Smack put on the soft tires here?
I don't think so. But I'm not really sure what his strategy is.
Then we got J9th. J9th, who is back onto the mediums. I think he'll end up with these tires.
How many pit stops has he had?
He started on the hards, pitted lap 10 for mediums.
Softs, wasn't it?
Mediums, first medium, no, it was hards, mediums, then softs. And I think lap 33 or 32 he pitted for the back to the mediums. Then got Shippo in 8th. No explanation needed. Absolute is now pitting on lap 38 onto the soft tires then, I believe. 12 laps with the Lexus on softs.
I don't know about that. I think it's doable.
He's on the softs, but it will take. He'll need to take care of those tires, right?
I would
more than just take care of them.
I think it would be very optimistic to think you could do that, but we'll see.
We have Fishtail here, who has front and left suspension damage, front tire and left suspension damage. He'll be pitting soon.
About to serve a penalty.
Apex has a 2 second penalty in 4th, now in 5th. As Couch passes him, who will more than likely pit winning this or next lap onto the soft tire. And we got Filthy in 3rd. He was doing very good until an unneeded pit stop, I think. What do you think?
I agree, Panda. I think he had a good fight there. Well, I don't know why he made the decision, but he did. Maybe he knew something that we didn't about his car.
He maybe believed that his hard tire wouldn't last him up until his softs were viable up until the end. Or maybe he got spooked by Gloss's pit stop and tried to react on it, and unfortunately for him, Gloss's outlap was very fast and his in-lap wasn't.
That's a really good guess. Very well.
Yeah, I believe that I'm a genius.
we all know
Thank you.
that you're a genius.
Zora Jane's second with a 1 second penalty. And then we have Gloss. Yeah, running away with it. Unless he makes a big mistake, I don't see this going back for him. Touch wood.
He's gonna win it. Yeah. He played the strategy right. Good pace.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Who's coming out of the pits? It's Tom. Tom now back onto the mediums. I hope in this case these mediums will last more than 10 laps.
Maybe.
He's 2 laps down already. Yeah, those extra pit stops certainly didn't help him. Go back. Couch and Apex right next to each other.
Fish not far behind.
But he still has that damage.
He's got to be hitting this lap, I would imagine.
Yeah, I think as well.
I would expect Couch
to pit as well. Yep.
Yeah, if I was Shippo, I would try the overcut. Stay out one extra lap. Try to get in front of him.
I don't think Shippo is in the window to try to do something.
Get in front of Fish.
I don't know. They have the same amount of fuel. Maybe with the damage, yeah.
I'm saying like. Well, even if he went in right behind Fish, yeah, with the damage, he might come out in front of him, but I don't know. If I was Shippo, I would do what they're not. You know, I would stay out an extra lap and try and put in a burner and get the overcut.
For some reason, the messages aren't showing up. I saw Chunky say something and Boosted say something, but I couldn't read it.
Maybe I can.
Something about the heart's getting up to temperature, and Chunky said something about, I don't know. We are Filthy putting on the soft tire now. Seb and Fishtail will do probably the same thing. See this exit? With MC between Couch and Fishtail now.
They're just giving... Lucid is giving Gloss props. His strategy,
of course.
So what was it that Gloss did? He went. It was around 18. No, he started on mediums.
He started on the mediums.
And I think he hit around 18?
15, 16? I don't know.
15 to 18?
No, I think Filthy pitted lap 15.
Yeah,
Filthy
Gloss
pitted
went a couple
earlier
more
than the rest of them.
I think he went to around 18... Maybe it's 20.
Apex in now too. So half a second penalty. Shippo in. Gap between Filthy and Gloss 42 seconds now. 24 between him and Zorro and Jay. No one really close to each other, so we'll stick with Filthy and see how fast that gap goes down. 42 seconds at the moment. So you see someone else pulling into the pits. That's Esme. Ash passes Esme. Smack passes Esme. That's Smack. This is Smack. great sounding car.
And I think the most important question here is Shippo going to be able to get in front of Sevi and take his P8? I mean, it has to happen.
He has to.
Otherwise, I mean,
let's see how far is Zoro J, the gap between Zoro J and the rest is. So he's 22 seconds in front of Filthy. Plus 7.5. He might be.
Look at those tires.
Yeah, he's going to be behind J, and maybe even Absolute, unless I'm horribly wrong.
There's no way he's getting another 6 out of those, I don't think.
6 lap out of these meetings?
I mean, look at Jay's time.
He's been on them for quite some
Zoro
time. Zoro J, yeah, no. But I think he still needs to go onto the softs, right? Gloss needs to be on the still. I think, yeah, he's going to come on. Yeah, he's putting the softs on now. Let's see what Zoro J does. Also keep in mind, Jay currently has the fastest lap, a 46.1. I think we'll see someone in the 45s. Gloss already out. See where Filthy comes out. A 45.995 is still a 45. Zoro J has his work cut out for him. So a Fishtail coming closer to Apex.
My race is supposed to start.
No. Unless these guys are very fast and start pulling in 30-second laps.
Right.
Now let's quickly change to the short course.
Yeah, so as it stands, I mean, everyone has Pit in the top 3, so they're on it to the end.
Jay has used all his compounds.
Used all of his tires, so
it's on the medium.
I think he could go to the end.
Apex and Fishtail also on the softs.
Yeah,
and they might be able to catch up to Jay. 2.5 seconds.
Mediums?
Jay's on worn mediums.
Oh, worn mediums, so...
And Apex yeah, I think we might see something happen in a few laps there. Seb on softs as well.
For sure, Gloss, Filthy, and Zoro are into the pro race.
That's a lockout, I think, yeah.
And I think the roulette has whoever wins this race on pole for the pro race.
Let's see.
If I remember right.
So now the question is, if you're second or third, if you finish second here, you start 13th in the pro race. But if you finish third, you start 8th. So Filthy, what's the strategy here?
I would take the P2.
I mean,
You know,
you even can drop to P4 and start third.
I think you get more points for getting P2 here than anything you're going to get over there. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm not sure what the point system is this year.
All I know is it's bonus points. I don't know if you score like if you just get like if you get P1 in the pro race, you get another like 30 points or something.
I don't know if it's like you remember the format of season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Like it was points through first in the pro race and then last in the qualifying race for the pro race. I don't know if they went back to that system or they're still onto the system of last season and still using bonus points.
Okay, here is
Apex now onto J.
Being him and Fish, this is their moment to get ahead and have their own battle for P4. OJ is going to defend it. Let's let Fish just get right up behind him too.
See Fish in that camera on the bottom right. Give it a little flash fishtail. Wow. Run the outside. That's risky.
It is.
Jay leaves enough room for Apex.
Good racing from both of those guys. Yeah. We'll see if Fish can make a similar move.
See, will he be able to do it in the next few straights? And chase Apex for a last qualification spot for the pro race. It's already next to him. Not anymore. Battle going on here too. And Zoro J has caught up to Filthy.
Interesting. Or Filthy has listened and heard you talking about the starting position. Probably.
Look at that fastest lap time as well, 44.9. We've gone from a 46.1 to a 45.9 to a 44.9.
That is a pretty quick lap. I think the fastest I've seen in the pros was from Chunky, and I think it was a 44.2 or 44.3.
I've heard something about it. Yeah, Chunky and Strack, something else.
I think my fastest lap was a 44.9, 44.8, something like that. So, I mean, that's pro pace right there.
Chunky did a 44.296 in the third race, in the sprint race. Side to side. Oh, Filthy goes for the move. Those left tires on Filthy's car aren't looking nice, while Zoro J's are looking pretty good. As we're coming down almost onto the final lap. Are you preparing yourself now?
Working on it, yeah.
Yeah, do what you need to do.
I want to see Gloss across the line, and then I'm going to have to bounce so I can get ready.
Gloss, who's now onto his final lap. We'll have to make sure to go back to him when he crosses the finish line. And Zoro J, yeah, he's pulling away from Filthy. He has the better tires at this moment. And we'll still have the better tires at the end. Apex still in fourth, while Fishtail, yeah, he's struggling to get past Zoro J. His tires went off quickly. Couch in seventh.
Yeah. You know what? And I'm going to take you up on that. I'm going to.
Yep. Good luck on your race.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here with me.
Yep, anytime, man.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
As I'm now all alone. I could sing Lonely, but we might get a copyright strike from someone, as the livery reveal had some copyright issues. There's Gloss here in this beautiful Porsche. Penultimate turn, last turn onto the pit straight, flashing his lights, going left to right or right to left. Glossboss is your first winner of the new season. Glossboss wins the Watkins Glen 90 minutes. Zoro J second, still second, and will finish second. Also the fast lap for him. Filthy in third. He'll be gutted to not win this race. It was looking good. Esme and Tom have finished as well. Apex coming in fourth, flashing his lights. He'll take the last quali spot for the pro race. Fishtail in fifth. Jay sixth. Couch seventh. Shippo, oh no, in eighth. Absolute in ninth. Hash will be gutted as well. He had a great start and then it went all wrong onto the medium tire. He finishes 10th. He'll finish 10th, unless he spins it again. And Smack here in 11th with Esme in 12th, MC 13th. She'll be somewhat glad that she didn't finish last after that first lap mistake. Haj in 10th, Smack coming into the pit straight. Oh, touching the wall. Wall riding in allowed, Smack. Be careful or you'll get disqualified. Smack in 12th, Esme 12th, MC 13th, Stalker Charles 14th, and Tom in 15th. So there you go. I got a black screen. I'm not afraid of it. We have Gloss in first, Zoro J in second, Filthy rounding out the podium. do not make it an All-American podium. Apex 4th, Fishtail 5th, Jay and Gouch, the two Austrians, in 6th and 7th, Shippo in its 8th position, Absolute 9th, Hash 10th, Smack Attack 11th, Esme 12th, MC 13th, Dark Charles or South African in 14th, and Tom in 15th. So next up, the pro race, again 90 minutes with your top 4 of the GT class race, and Lucky, Azrael, Chunky, Hondom, Boosted, Smiley, Air, Dead, Leisure, Elecos, and Snipes. And thank you for keeping up, watching the race with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, stay around for the next race, which will be the pro race. Good evening, and until later or next week. Next week, the GT class and the pro class will be racing at. Let me check for you in a second. At Spa in twilight conditions. It's a dynamic race, and no tire choices. It can rain, it probably won't, but yeah, until